Y'all, I come on here so motherfucking unannounced. I don't give no damn. Y'all gonna get to know me, baby, who I am and who the fuck I ain't. And one thing I ain't is no monotone, robotic ass bitch, baby. Only thing that might be a little robotic about me is the fact that in the back of my head, I really want to dress up every day like a cartoon character. Like I want to wear the same thing every day. White tee, dickies, comfortable shoes. But then on the other end of myself, like I really be wanting to jump, flee, like put that shit on. So, whatever. But yeah, I just have to come up on here real quick because I was scrolling the TikToks, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm seeing this shit about people using a rubber band on it. Come on, gather in, young days. Gather in. Okay? Baby, I don't know if y'all just really, I mean, I know that new dance got y'all ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just want to hit it from the back. Y'all just want to hit it from the back. Baby, what the fuck is wrong with what happened to the leather harness with the ring that already come attached? I mean, I know I ain't old school, but I'm getting to the point now where I'm gonna be 29 in 4 days. So I guess it's time for me to extend a little advice to the younger generation, how the older generation did for us. Because when I was growing up, YouTube was popping real heavy in like 2007, 2008. It's before people started getting really, really paid from this shit, or before you really knew that you could get paid. But like a lot of people would still get paid off Facebook and MySpace at the time, type shit. But when I was younger, New York gay scene ran YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So they used to call themselves AGs and shit like that. But I used to get a lot of different perspectives about like just the gay world back in YouTube. Like it was way more exposure because when I was in high school, I went to a predominantly white high school. I was the only dyke in my class, so I didn't really grow up with that gay, like gay friends and all. I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of my girlfriends is bisexual type shit, but at the end of the day, like I didn't grow up with a lot of like stud friends, like so. Yeah, when I seen that video, I was just like heavily alarmed because I'm like, what is going on? Because on one end, it's like I see y'all being innovative, but what the f do y'all need to be innovative for? When I see on another hand, some of y'all is using the draws. I understand some of y'all don't want y'all booty cheeks out. I'm not judging that at all. But who the fuck just want to be oozing and goozing inside some motherfucking drawers? Man, shit, let that shit drip on that bitch thighs. Yeah, so like, me, I'm very unorthodox. I'm very free. I'm very wild. I'm very like, I got Sagittarius and Aquarius placements and I'm a Cancer. My rising is an Aquarius and my moon is a Sagittarius. So off rip, I'm crazy. Loco. I'm loco. There is no limits when it comes to me, baby. Okay, and I'm with a grown ass woman that's a Capricorn, baby. We gets down, we gets freaky. So I understand, like sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, but at the end of the day, okay, I already feel some type of way about the draws. Then I find out that y'all is use rubber bands to tie dildos to your motherfucking draws to hit y'all bitch. What's so wrong with just putting that bitch in your hand? Okay?
What's wrong with holding that bitch like this and putting it on?
What's wrong with that? If you don't have all the tools necessary to do what you need to do to really be hands free. You don't need to be hands free. Like I could really give y'all some lessons. I could really, really give y'all some tips, tricks, and things in between to make your bitch cream and scream. Okay, I'm just saying. And I'm realizing now, just as I'm getting to the age where I'm starting to be the ones that need to bring the prepare the meals and things for the cookouts and the Thanksgivings and things, because the old people that done phased out, child. The elders done phased out, child. It's our time. I'm gonna be 29 in 4 days. It's our time. I know I look 21, baby, but I don't want nothing to do with y'all young bucks. I'm gonna be 29. So I figured, just as I had more outlets towards older gays, you know, when I was growing up, I figured obviously it's about that time where we have to extend that back to the community as well, because there's even more exposure of different types of subcategories of gayness now, so the babies just might be a little bit confused. When I was growing up, you didn't see much about trans people or all this other extra, so it's just like, not only do they, it's like, when I was growing up, it was just dykes and femmes, studs and AGs, stems, it was femmes, stems, and studs. I mean, and you know what I'm saying? And then they with the touchy knots, like that was the controversy when I was growing up. Now it's like, the little films, it's like STEM is the way now for the young ones. They got lineups and braids one week and pop up with a closure piece and a dress the next. It ain't nothing wrong with it, baby. It was just never for me. It just was never for me. I never liked wearing girly clothes. So it's like everything is changing. They looking cute. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all looking real cute, real presentable, cool. But at the end of the day, it's like I can tell y'all, a lot of y'all is confused. Not necessarily confused in your sexuality, but just like confused in the fact that you feel like you gotta identify with something. Like you don't have to identify with none of this shit. You don't have to have. I'm not one of the people that just be like, oh, I'm a no label, because that was a big thing when we was growing up too. No labels was running. Oh, I'm not like them. I'm a no label. Baby, we do not give a damn. We do not give a damn. Half the time, the no labels look better as a dyke. I mean, hell, you look uncomfortable with that weave on, girl. You look like one of me's with a wig on. Which is fine. Do your thing. This is a no hate zone. I don't give a damn if a bitch wanted to be a tree. As long as it ain't coming between me, my money, and my motherfucking people who I love, I don't give a damn. Do what you want to do. As long as they're alive, of age, consenting, and an adult human. Human. I don't give a damn. The hell? So I'll say all that to say, I'm going to be the one to just be offering up the, look, if you are a young gay and you come across this video and you have any questions, or you just want to run a scenario by somebody that's older that, you know, is living in the same lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, so you feel more comfortable reaching out, reach out to me. Send me an email, send me a message, DM me, whatever you need to do. Just, you ain't gotta be out here guessing if you don't really need to. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got questions about, well, how should I do this? How should I do that? And I'll give you questions on that. If you need questions about how to take care of your hygiene, I'll give you questions on that. I tell little youngsters all the time, do not be wearing no polyester. All them ethicas and shit like that is gonna have your little coochie doochie foaming. You don't need it frothing at the lips because you're not wearing cotton on that coochie. You don't need to be, smelling bad because you're not wiping right, because you wipe it from the back to the front. You need to be wiping from the front to the back. But these are not things that you could just assume that everybody's supposed to, that everybody know, because everybody's mom is not going to teach them, because everybody's mom's mom didn't teach them. I mean, and so forth, so on. So it's just like little different things. You need to have more than one sports bra bookie. I'm gonna need you to have at least 5, one for every day of the week. That's not asking for too much. Don't buy no white ones. Don't buy no light colored ones, because if you are sweating a lot, then it's going to leave stains. I always buy black. I don't, you know, if you need to go the cheaper route, Walmart has some that don't be having a cup in it. You know what I'm saying? Like the padding in it, like, you know, something like a spandex. People say that you're wearing sports bras make your titties saggy. I begs to differ. You just can't put that bitch on and have it put on, baby. You got to put that bitch on and then readjust them cheeks. You gotta readjust, make sure them nipples is facing upwards towards the sun, okay? What else? Like, it's just so many different types of things. Baby, if you don't have the necessary tools to hit that thing from the back, baby, it ain't nothing to go handheld on the coochie. I'm gonna be the first to let you know, that's not just a film activity, not just, cause that's another thing too. Y'all falling even harder into these heteronormative patterns than we ever was. It is okay. If it's certain things you gotta realize as you get older, you'll start to realize some women is only gonna require certain things of you because they don't really like girls. They like the comfort that girls give them. A lot of these, okay, I have to step back when I say that though, because a lot of bitches that use girls, and will never really truly commit to a girl, always still looking out for the male gaze, they do still like girls. You can't nobody just lay up with the same sex and not like them in some type of way capacity. It's just that sometimes people will like girls and don't like that part about themselves. So they'll do anything in their power to discredit what they really feel for somebody, or what they really feel in their own heart, in their own mind, to make it less real, or to make it seem like they just playing, or like they just having fun with life. Like, you can't let people catch you in that loop. You can't let people come around and be tricksters in your own motherfucking world. If somebody is doing any type of thing to hide you or make it look like something that it's not, then that's obviously what they're trying to do. Make it look like something that it's not, and you need to get the hell away. Anything that you're doing with any female, it should always be exactly what the fuck you think it is. And that's just motherfucking law. And if you with somebody that don't make you comfortable enough to ask clarity, then get the hell on. If you with somebody that turn up and get disrespectful and like to put their hands on you and all that, just because she a femme don't mean nothing. Just because you're not scared of her don't mean nothing. It's still going to be psychological effects that's going to be long lasting on you because you let somebody treat you some type of way. There's so many different things I see y'all going through, and I'm just like, look, I ain't saying I'm just a know-all I don't just know everything, baby, but I do know a lot, and I'm very fair and I'm very open-minded, and I know how to look at something from an objective point of view. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just finna be looking at something just because I live that lifestyle or because I'm just team dyke, team stud. I don't go motherfuck, bitch. I'm team green, team money, team elevation, team extension, team higher self, baby. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit y'all talking about. I got me a nice woman, sweet, good, sweet to me, beautiful. So nice crib, nice car, nice home. Like, I'm happy with myself. Like, I love myself truly. I'm always looking for new ways to improve myself, but I still love and appreciate myself where I am at the present and things like that. Like, a lot of this really come down to the point where it's already hard enough it's already hard enough as a woman, like, learning how to love yourself properly outside of the male gaze. You know what I'm saying? Because especially if you don't even like men, like, if you get a little tricky in terms of like identifying yourself and identifying where your confidence can really needs to stem from. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel like I deal with the same type of world that feminine girls deal with, because when I get around men, I don't get scared for my safety. I get protective over myself, like, in a way that feels like if I'm gonna have to work, if I'm gonna have to exercise my pause, I'm readily available for that. I'm always okay to do that. So I don't get around men and feel like scared to and down within myself. But there is still types of ways that, you know, it shows just in the type of world that we live in. Like, you get around a nigga, you get a little tense. Just like how other niggas get around niggas and get tense. That's why men don't stick up for women, because men know how violent men are. But that's neither here nor there. That's a whole nother topic. Well, I say all that to say, as a dyke, as a young gay girl who is masculine presented, you're gonna have to really get to know yourself and really learn yourself to figure out where to channel your confidence from, and where to channel, you know, what you stand on, your principles and your values, so that you can stand up as a woman, period. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not learning how to become women through the same types of passageways that other feminine women are learning how to become women. So it's different types of ways that we grow, especially if our family didn't accept us for who we was, if we got dished aside because who we are, that has lasting effects. That does affect a lot of the way that a lot of dominant women present themselves, and that's why I kind of see like masculine women and feminine women be having like this little jealousy thing going on, because women are just naturally jealous. I'm not even want to say it like that, like, oh, we just be naturally jealous, but I feel like based on the way that the world is, it's like women get that crab in the bucket mindset, like, come around and they want to figure out how you better than me, how you like. I'm not saying that all women think like that, because I don't. But I've noticed, and I've dated people that have been jealous of me, and I never really could understand how could you be in a relationship with somebody and be jealous of them. But you would be surprised. You would be heavily surprised. You'll be surprised that you can date people that are jealous of you. And I see a lot of masculine women being jealous of their femme, and I don't like that. That's so low tier. That's so boo, tomato. Like, nobody's like, in the long run, you're not gonna fuck with yourself, and nobody gonna fuck with you. So it's just like, I just feel like if anybody got any questions, if anybody want to have real conversations, real talks about little insecurities or anything like that, I'm open to, you know, any questions that anybody got, for real, because at the end of the day, this shit ain't got nothing to do with age. Some of us get so stunted so early and so self-conscious of ourselves that you could be 33, 43, 53 and still have unanswered questions, because you just never feel comfortable enough asking somebody, or you never felt like it was a judgment-free zone where you could really just ask somebody some shit. But I'm telling you right now, baby, one thing about me, I never cared. I had to learn how to care. Now, whether or not that come with some type of diagnosis, I don't know. But one thing I do know is that I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga. So, you know, to get to this point and to really just be confident like that, like, it's definitely ways that I can help y'all out. I can definitely assist, lend any type of knowledge, information that I possibly have, any type of anything. Like, I don't like to see people lost. I don't like to see my people lost. We all need to be, this is a different time where we all need to really be helping each other, and if we can, like, if we have the power to help somebody else, we need to be helping other people, and that's just what it is. So, I don't know, a whole TikTok about rubber bands and strap-ons that got me to this whole video, but I promise you, y'all, message me, contact me. I will put all my information down below. So if you have any questions, any concerns, If you just want to pick a motherfucker brain about some shit that you got going on, shit, contact me, y'all. Contact me, because I see a whole lot of relationship advice pieces coming from the femmes, a whole lot of relationship advice coming from the straight people. Don't nobody give a fuck about that. We need to know the real deal. We need to see it from the other perspective. Because we's the ones that's in the middle. People want to treat us like we girls, but some people want to treat us like we men. So it's like, you gotta know where the fuck you stand. You gotta know where the fuck you lie. You gotta know who you identify as and what you stand for, so that you can move throughout the world with more force. You feel what I'm saying? People not gonna fuck with you when your energy vibrate real high. They not gonna fuck. They gonna try. New levels, new devils. People gonna keep trying, because everybody gonna want to be that honorary person that feel like, well, ain't nobody did it before, but I bet you I can. And then they try to go up, battle up against my ancestors, and then they get their ass being knocked down. So you know what I'm saying? Like, it take a lot to build that confidence, but once you do it, it's done and it's set, and you will always have to like keep running it up, keep doing what you need to do, keep focusing on yourself, even if it's just, oh, I want to do 25 push-ups a day. Once you get that mindset, like that dog in you, for real, like, ain't nobody gonna play with you. Femme, stem, stud, dyke, man, woman, dog, cat, it don't matter, baby. So contact Bentley, Bentayga, Bent times 2 if you need a little help.